Yeager, Lydia Christ, Paige Avey, and Madison Schweitzer. So we are going to take one last quick break, be back with the starting lineups. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Antrim Diesel is ready to serve all your diesel needs. We provide everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. We offer repairs for commercial trucks, industrial passenger cars, agriculture, marine, and light trucks. Richard Price and his staff have been providing quality service, competitive pricing, and valued customer care for over 25 years. Antrim Diesel, 47 Commerce Avenue, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-7963.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Blue Heron is constantly upgrading facilities to better serve our community. Check out our great Google reviews. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School, just about set to get things underway here between Greencastle and Waynesboro. Starting lineups are being announced here in the gym for the fans on hand for this afternoon's contest. Also to provide you with the starting lineups over the radio, here is Jason Heilman.
Okay, and for our visiting Waynesboro Maidens, we've got number 15, Leah Blunt. We got number 23, Emma Steiger. Number 25, Faith Hellman. Number 31, Leslie Huckle. And number 50, Sophia Johnson. And for our home Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils, we have an all-senior lineup here on senior night. Number 11, Ashley True. Number 12, Heidi Schanzenbacher. Number 22, Lydia Christ. Number 33, Paige Avey. And number 35, Jordan Yeager.
And we are just about set to get things underway here from Greencastle. Waynesboro will be in the all-blue road uniforms with the gold and white trim. They'll be moving from right to left across your radio dial. The Blue Devils in the home blue with the blue and gold trim. Greencastle will be moving from left to right. And all 10 players out on the floor. The officials look like they're ready to go. And we are set for some Saturday afternoon basketball here from Greencastle. And things are underway as Waynesboro will win the opening tip to take possession of the basketball. Emma Steiger with the basketball for the Maidens. She's going to go far side to Faith Hellman. Hellman's going to work it back around now into the near corner. And again, Waynesboro trying to work this Greencastle zone. Blue Devils in a 3-2 or 1-2-2 zone here to start things out. And Waynesboro taking a very patient approach so far as Hellman with the basketball looks to penetrate, gets it back to Steiger. Just underway here from Greencastle, 7:25 to go, first quarter. Waynesboro winning the tip with the basketball. As it appears that the Maidens will look to play a waiting game here, and probably a pretty good idea, Jason. Waynesboro, again, looking for their first win of the season, trying to limit possessions. Certainly could be a positive strategy.
Absolutely. If you have any kind of doubt in your scoring ability, slowing a game down is going to keep you in it. And, you know, with no shot clock, John.
And again, give Waynesboro some credit, showing a lot of patience here.
Yep.
Working the ball around, that's Leah Blunt. She tries to go inside, or that's Blunt with the basketball, excuse me. She took the pass from Leslie Huckle. Her shot won't fall, and Blue Devils come away with possession of the basketball. Lydia Christ with it for Greencastle. She goes far side to True. Now Paige Avey up top to Jordan Yeager, down to Christ. As Lydia Christ looks to go left-hand dribble, top the key to Schazenbacher. She lost possession, got it back. Now gives it up to Ashley True, near side to Christ. Christ into the paint, works it around. Schazenbacher far side, thought about a shot, now gets it back up top to Christ. Again, both teams showing some patience offensively here in this. Jordan Yeager with the basketball, gets it to Schazenbacher. Now here's Paige Avey near corner, tries to lob it inside to True. And they're going to say Ashley True was standing on the baseline. So the ball will go over to Waynesboro. First turnover of the game committed by the Blue Devils. Scoreless here in Greencastle. 2 minutes into the first quarter. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you. Actually the first of two games today. We have the Greencastle-Waynesboro girls this afternoon. And later on this evening around 7:30, the Blue Devil boys will host Red Lion. So a day-night basketball doubleheader here from Greencastle. And there's a steal by Christ. Lydia Christ with the basketball. With 1-on-2, did a nice job to pull back and keep possession of the ball. Now Avey looks to penetrate, nothing there. Goes back to Christ in the paint. Lydia Christ, her shot was blocked by Johnson. Ball was loose. Jordan Yeager had it. Her shot was blocked. But I believe she was fouled. So a foul on the arm called on Sophia Johnson of Waynesboro. And that will send Jordan Yeager to the line for Greencastle. And her first shot is up and good. And substitutions for the Blue Devils as Paige Wilhide and McKenna Rakicheski into the game for Greencastle. Yeager will get a second opportunity, and that second shot just can't get it to fall. So 1 of 2 from the line for Jordan Yeager. Blue Devils up 1-0 here at the 5:20 mark of the first quarter. Now here's a steal by Christ, and she's going to go coast to coast all the way. Her shot can't get it to fall. Blunt there with the rebound for the Maidens. She gets it up to Steiger. Emma Steiger with the basketball, in some trouble. Has the count on, she better hurry. She does finally get it away. Tried to get it to Leslie Huckle. She couldn't control it. As the ball will go out of bounds to the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Waynesboro struggling. Well, they're being patient, John, but they're struggling. They haven't had an opportunity for a shot yet.
Maddie Schweitzer into the game for the Blue Devils. Greencastle with the ball and a 1-0 lead. Rakicheski tried to get it to Schweitzer. It was deflected, but Schweitzer comes away with it. Now Schweitzer tries to go down the baseline. And I think we're going to have a foul. We are going to have a foul. And I think that'll be the second on Johnson. And that will be foul number 2 on Sophia Johnson here early in this first quarter. So she will have to make a trip to the bench. And Abby Sheesley will come into the game for Waynesboro. So some early foul trouble for one of the Maidens in this one, Sophia Johnson with 2 fouls. As Greencastle will keep possession. Wilhide far wing 3 won't fall. Nice rebound there by Sheasley, just into the game for the Maidens. Now she's just going to bring the ball up the floor herself and go far corner to Hellman. Faith Hellman into the paint, tried to get it inside to Sheasley. Ball hit a leg and came free, and Christ comes away with it. As Greencastle down the court quickly, Rakicheski three-point shot won't fall. Rebounded by Leslie Huckle for Waynesboro. As the Maidens trailing 1-0 here as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter. Tried to get it to Sheasley, too high for her. Rakicheski with the steal. She's going to go all the way down the court. Can't get the shot to fall, but on the rebound, it ended up in the hands of Rakicheski, but she was standing out of bounds. So again, the ball will go back to the Maidens. Steiger comes near side to Leslie Huckle. Nice bounce pass inside to Sheasley. She's going to look to put up a short jumper and gets the roll. So Abby Sheasley coming off the bench here in the first quarter scores the first 2 points of the game for the Maidens as Waynesboro takes a 2-1 lead here. 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Christ with the basketball for the Blue Devils. She goes far side to Wilhide. Wilhide into the paint. Tried to give a give and go to True, but the ball came loose, and a foul will be called on Ashley True. Nice defense there by the Maidens, forcing that bad pass, and then True tried to get it back and committed the foul. That will be her first foul of the game, first team foul for the Blue Devils. So Waynesboro with the ball and a 1-point lead. Sheasley inside. Nice turnaround jumper. And Abby Sheasley providing a little offensive spark for the Maidens. She has 4 points and gives her team a 4-1 lead here. With the basketball is Wilhide. She brings it across the timeline, gets it to Chris. Now back far side to Wilhide. She comes off a screen near wing Rakicheski, near corner. Chris bounces it around to True. Her shot too strong. Rebound pulled down by Sheasley for Waynesboro. And the Maidens with the basketball in a 4-1 lead here.
And John, Greencastle starting out 0 for 6 from the field. Waynesboro's been very, very patient. They've only had 2 shots with a lot of turnovers, but they've made them both.
Sheasley again with that turnaround jumper in the paint. Can't get that one to fall. And the rebound by Sage Wilhide. As she brings the ball down court for the Blue Devils. Now Rakicheski gets it off to Christ for 3. Front of the rim won't go. Scramble underneath for the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Waynesboro. Another substitution for the Blue Devils. Lauren Poole into the game for Greencastle. She will replace Ashley True. And a Waynesboro sub. That appears to be Taddy Badger into the game for the Maidens, and now she's going to get a warning and be asked to back up as she was a little crowded on the baseline. And that will officially go in the books as a delay of game warning for reaching over the baseline. So we will get things going here. 2:15 to go first quarter. Blue Devils with the basketball trailing 4-1. As Chris lobs far corner to Wilhide. She's going to bring it all the way around. Chris wide open 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Schweitzer bangs her way inside for the rebound. She can't follow. And Sheasley does a nice job with the rebound. And then she bangs into Schweitzer, and a foul will be called on Greencastle.
Second foul on Greencastle, John, after a rebound by the Maidens.
So 2 fouls apiece for each team here in this first quarter. As Badger on the other end goes to Sheasley. She can't handle the pass, and Christ comes away with it for Greencastle. She goes far side to Wilhide, inside to Schweitzer. Open little turnaround jumper won't fall. Ball comes loose, and the rebound is pulled down by Leslie Huckle for the Maidens. As Waynesboro with the basketball here. 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Waynesboro with a 4-1 lead. Now Sheasley thought about backing her way down, gets it out to Huckle, and she'll be called for the travel. So a turnover by Waynesboro, back to the Blue Devils. And again, Jason, I guess it's just a matter of Greencastle shooting low, something you just kind of have to work your way through. You just keep shooting and shooting and shooting and eventually wait for things to go your way.
Sooner or later, they're going to have to get some of these to fall.
Greencastle with the basketball, 1:15 to go. It's knocked loose by Huckle. Mad scramble for the ball as it goes all the way down the floor. Now the officials are going to talk about it. I think they're going to say it's Waynesboro's ball, as Huckle was chasing the ball down floor with Olivia Winslow, and they're going to say Winslow last touched it. So Waynesboro will get the ball into Badger. It goes. She tries to go baseline, cut off nicely. Now Steiger inside to Sheasley. She tries to go far corner, nobody there.
I'd say she expected someone to be standing there, John.
Yeah, I think that was probably a set play that somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be.
And there wasn't anyone within 10 feet.
Yeah, Sheasley caught that ball and threw it right to a spot in the corner where she was expecting someone to be, and there was nobody there. Nice pass on the other end to Winslow. Her shot can't go. Has a nice pass from Chris to Olivia Winslow. But again, Greencastle struggling from the field here in this first quarter. Now Huckle looks to go off a screen inside to Sheasley. Her little left-handed shot won't go. Gets the rebound and the putback. So a heck of a first quarter here for Abby Sheasley. She has all 6 of Waynesboro's points as the Maidens lead it 6-1. Clock down to 25 seconds. Wilhide three-pointer, in and out, won't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Blunt had nice position there on the defensive rebound, but she touched the ball last before it went out of bounds. Or excuse me, I take that back. Greencastle touched it last. But Blunt did have good defensive position as the shot went out of bounds, untouched by Waynesboro. So the Maidens almost the backcourt.
Yeah, it was.
Some quick feet. Here's Huckle with the basketball. She's going to go through a whole host of Blue Devils. Put the shot up, won't go. Knocked out of bounds, saved by the Blue Devils. And a foul called underneath.
A little surprised there, John. I thought Waynesboro would hold that ball and make sure that Greencastle did not get another first quarter possession there.
But it ends up with Leslie Huckle at the free throw line. 4.1 seconds to go. Huckle's first shot is good. As that's the first trip to the line this game for the Maidens. Huckle with 1 point gives her team a 7-1 lead. Her second opportunity on the way is good. So 2 for 2 from the line for Leslie Huckle. She has 2 points. Now the Blue Devils have to hurry. Rakicheski's going to try and get a shot off, but unable to do so as the time runs out here in the first quarter. And Waynesboro off to a surprising start. The Maidens lead it 8-1 after 1 quarter. This is Blue Devil basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. Just underway, second quarter of this one. Blue Devils with the basketball trailing 8-1 here on senior night against Waynesboro. Abby Sheasley of Waynesboro with 6 points in that first quarter for the Maidens. Now here's the Blue Devils with the basketball. Sage Wilhide goes far side to Christ. Lydia Christ looks to penetrate, work it around to Rakicheski. She's bumped off the ball by a Badger, and a whistle and a foul.
John, how do you find yourself down 8-1 after the first quarter? Well, the Blue Devils 0 for 12 from the field there in the first quarter. Even though they had a decided advantage in turnovers, Waynesboro turning the ball over 9 times in that first frame.
So again, it's just a case for Greencastle to keep shooting And eventually, like I said, eventually things have to go their way, and now we have a player down on the ground. Didn't see what happened. And that is Maddie Schweitzer down. And she will be attended to by the training staff. Again, didn't see exactly what happened there, but the official blew the whistle and stopped play. And we are going to take a break, and we will be back. 7:27 to go here in quarter number 2. The Blue Devils trailing by a score of 8-1. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Ever wondered about the energy in an old building? Is it residual or is someone coexisting in the space? Find out more by joining a paranormal investigation with the Ghost Pit as they explore activity at the Franklin County 1130 Visitor Center on the square in Chambersburg, January 31st, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. The 1130 Visitor Center, previously a bank since 1865, was investigated twice by the Ghost Pit prior to renovations. This will be the first since the building was converted to the Visitor Center. Space is limited. Tickets are $10. Contact Franklin County Visitors Bureau at 717-552-2977 or sign up on Eventbrite. Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
And we are back to action. Maddie Schweitzer helped off the floor. And Greencastle Sage Wilhide knocking down the three-point shot there. As that's the Blue Devils' first field goal of the game, as they cut the Waynesboro lead back to 8-4 here, early second quarter. Running shot by Badger won't fall. Rebound by the Blue Devils. Christ comes away with it, tries to get it over to Wilhide, to pass a little far for her. Wilhide's shot was blocked and will go out of bounds. And the Blue Devils will keep possession of the basketball. Jordan Yeager into the game for Greencastle. She's replacing Maddie Schweitzer.
And the trainer working on that left ankle of Schweitzer. So she's in some considerable pain, unable to put weight on that foot.
Blue Devils with the basketball, trailing by 4. Rakocheski tries to go inside. Her shot won't fall, but she is fouled. So that should be a shooting foul. And McKenna Rakocheski will go to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. Blue Devils trailing 8-4 here, 6:40 to go in the second quarter. First shot by Rakocheski is up and good. As again, Greencastle held to just 1 point in that first quarter. Second shot for Rakocheski on the way is good. So 2 of 2 from the line for the Greencastle junior. She has 2 points in the game and cuts the Waynesboro lead down to 2. Maidens with an 8-6 lead and the basketball. 6:30 to go until halftime. Trying to go inside to Sheasley. She had her shot deflected by Christ. And Lydia does a nice job to get the ball before it goes out of bounds. Gets it over to Rakocheski. Goes inside to Jordan Yeager as the ball slips through the fingers of Jordan Yeager and out of bounds. So a turnover back to Waynesboro. And Greencastle going to pick up a little defensive pressure here. Going to pick up, try and look for maybe a half-court trap. And that's exactly what they get, as that was Faith Hellman in a lot of trouble on that far sideline. She was able to just throw it off the leg of a Blue Devil player. And Waynesboro will keep possession of the ball as Huckle gets it in bounds to Faith Hellman. Hellman whips it down underneath, shot there by Blunt won't go. Offensive rebound for the Maidens, and a pass up top is stolen by Rakicheski. And now she's going to try and go coast to coast, can't finish. As Emma Steiger tried to pull down that rebound, she was bumped by Ashley True and knocked to the ground. So a foul will be called on True, and that will be her second. So 2 fouls on Ashley True. Waynesboro Sophia Johnson also with 2 fouls in this game. She picked those up in the game's first 3 minutes. And we haven't seen her since. And there's going to be a blocking foul called on Christ as she cut off the path of Leslie Huckle.
And Coach Ryan gets Ashley off the floor now, John.
So True will leave the game. Lauren Poole will check in for the Blue Devils. And again, Waynesboro with the basketball, leading 8-6, 5:40 to go here in the second quarter. Steiger with the basketball, guarded by Rakicheski. And another foul is called. And I think they're going to say, I think the official's going to say she used her hands to impede the progress of the player. I guess they're not going to call a foul.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay.
Okay, I was going to say.
I didn't see him really give a full signal to the scores table.
It was a little confusing because the whistle also was out of bounds.
Yeah.
The ball went out of bounds, so we're waiting to see if it's just an out of bounds whistle or.
Foul was called on Rakicheski. Running shot by Blunt, no good. Offensive rebound and a putback for Abby Sheasley. So Sheasley, not a starter today, but she's quickly approaching double digits. She has 8 and puts the Maidens back up by 4, 10-6. Almost a steal there by Waynesboro. Now they come near side. Greencastle comes near side. Christ, she looks to penetrate. Shot goes up, won't fall. But a foul's going to be called on the Maidens.
And not a shooting foul. It's a little surprising. They're going to call that on the floor, John.
Yeah, I think you're going to say Emma Steiger made contact prior to the shot. So no shooting foul there. Blue Devils with the basketball, trailing by 4. Lauren Poole drives into the paint, kicks it off to Rakicheski. Now she's going to go left-hand dribble. Nice bounce pass inside to Yeager, and Yeager has it taken away by Huckle. And Huckle will be called for the travel, as Huckle did a nice job to get in the passing lane, take the ball away. But then she took an extra step before putting the ball on the floor. So a steal and then an immediate give back. And as Faith Hellman almost stole that inbounds pass. But the Blue Devils will get another opportunity to inbound. Rakicheski will do the honors from the far side. She gets it inside to Chris, now far wing Rakicheski. She goes left-handed down the baseline. Nice little reverse move. Shot won't fall. And Huckle had it and then lost it. As the ball goes out of bounds, Blue Devils will keep possession. Now a lob inside to Jordan Yeager. She's going to dribble around, gets it over to Wilhide. Near corner to Christ. Chris goes up top to Wilhide, working around to Rakicheski. She's going to penetrate, loses the ball on the floor, tied up. And a foul will be called. So they're going to get Waynesboro for the foul. And Jason, how many, we've been down on this end of the floor for a while.
I was just going to say that. I think we're approaching a minute and a half, going on 2 minutes of possession down there.
Say between fouls, turnovers, ball out of bounds. Comes loose again, scramble on the floor. And it's tied up, and the arrow points the way of Waynesboro. So finally, the Maidens will get a chance to go on offense.
The previous call, the foul on Rakicheski, was kind of bailed out Rakicheski. She was on one knee scrambling with Waynesboro players to try and maintain possession.
4:15 to go here until halftime. Waynesboro with the ball and a 10-6 lead. That's number 15, Leah Blunt tries to penetrate. She gave it over to Sheasley. Sheasley lost it to Christ. Christ couldn't control it. Ball goes out of bounds, and Waynesboro will keep possession.
One official was pointing Greencastle.
Well, that's the way it's going to go.
That's the way we're going to go.
Say the players reacted like it was going to be Waynesboro's ball because they all kind of. But they will award the ball to Greencastle. So the Blue Devils will have possession of the basketball, trailing by 4. And again, Waynesboro going to go full court man-to-man here as Rakicheski guarded by Huckle. She comes across the timeline in front of us. Now brings it up top to Wilhide, swing it around to Christ. Christ looks to penetrate, bounce pass to Rakicheski, near corner, Wilhide for 3, front of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Leah Blunt. Now she tries to pass, has it stolen. Christ a little floater, shot won't fall. And a nice rebound there by Sheasley, and she's finally able to find a teammate to get rid of it to. As Huckle is going to be chased down from behind by Christ. As Christ knocks the ball loose out of bounds. And Waynesboro will keep possession of the ball. Emma Steiger with the ball between the circles. She's going to back things out. As Greencastle continues to play the man-to-man defense, they open things up in a zone. Now there's a 3-point shot by Blunt, won't fall. Offensive board by Huckle, can't go. Sheasley comes away with another offensive rebound. She loses possession. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Waynesboro. So a couple of good scoring opportunities there for the Maidens. And Greencastle able to deny that. Blue Devils inbound the ball to Rakicheski. She brings it up the far sideline. Clock ticking down to 3 minutes to go until halftime. Blue Devils on the short end of a 10-6 score in this one. Christ, 3-pointer, top of the key, can't get it to fall. And again, Jason, that's another case where that ball looked like it was in, then somehow came out.
That's about the third one we've seen this afternoon, John, that a good portion of the basketball has been down inside that cylinder.
Long 2 put up there by Hellman, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Lauren Poole. So the ball will remain in possession of Waynesboro as Sophia Johnson checks back into the game here at the 2:39 mark of the second quarter. Johnson again picking up 2 fouls early in that first quarter. There's Blunt left alone from 16 feet. Her shot won't fall. Huckle with the rebound and all sorts of traffic. And somehow Leslie Huckle's able to get a shot off the glass and good. Huckle with 4 points. And a foul called down here on Huckle. So Huckle's basket makes it 12-6 Waynesboro. And then the foul by Huckle will be the 7th team foul for the Maidens, so that will send the Blue Devils to the line to shoot 1-1. Greencastle with 6 team fouls. So the Maidens will be in the bonus as well. Rakicheski able to knock down the front end of the 1-1. She has 3 points in the game.
John, something I would imagine Waynesboro does not want to do is send Greencastle to the line a bunch of times here. They've been really forcing them to be off balance on offense.
2 for 2 from the line for McKenna Rakicheski. She has 4 points in the game. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 4. Now here's a steal by Christ. She's going to go down the lane with the left hand is good. So 4 quick points by the Blue Devils, gets it back to a 2-point game. And again, Jason, if you're Waynesboro, you may want to try and take a little bit of time off the clock, maybe get a break. You've been playing well, you've had the lead. You don't want Greencastle to get on a run. Shot by Huckle won't fall, rebounded by Poole for the Blue Devils. And now Greencastle with the ball looking for a tie or take the lead on this possession. Nice bounce pass inside the Poole. Shot won't fall, but a foul is called. And Lauren Poole will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be on Johnson. That's her 3rd, Jason. First shot by Poole is good. So again, the Waynesboro starter in foul trouble. Picked up 2 fouls early, comes back in, picks up her 3rd foul.
Yeah, she was only in the game a little over a minute, picking up that 3rd foul.
So Lauren Poole will get another chance from the line, a little strong there. Can't get it to fall. Poole 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 1, 12-11 Waynesboro with the lead. Clock ticking down towards a minute 25 to go here until the end of the first half. Hellman with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Steiger. Steiger looked to go baseline. Now they're going to work it around. Badger with the basketball. Kick it over to Blunt. Blunt is hit by Schazenbacher, and a foul will be called on Heidi Schazenbacher for the block. And that will be the 7th team foul for Greencastle. So a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Leah Blunt, as Lydia Christ checks back into the game for Heidi Schazenbacher. Blunt with no points in the game so far. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. That'll extend the Waynesboro lead to 2 points. Maidens leading at 13-11 here. Second free throw on the way, also good. So good free throw shooting here by both teams this afternoon. Waynesboro back out to a 3-point lead. 14-11 Maidens. Clock down to 1:07 until half. As the Blue Devils with the basketball trailing by 3. Wilhide thought about a 17-footer, now gets it back to Rakicheski far side. She's going to look to go baseline. Cut off nicely. Now thought about passing to Christ. A little miscommunication there with Christ as the ball goes out of bounds. I think Christ went left and Rakicheski thought she was going to go right.
Yeah, for sure, just miscommunication.
So a turnover back to the Maidens as they're able to inbound the ball to Hellman. Faith Hellman dribbles down far side, Steiger. Emma Steiger back up top to Hellman, work it around to Blunt.
I think I'd break out some of that patience they showed earlier in the game there, John. Hold this ball.
Clock down to 35 seconds to go until halftime. Greencastle is in a man-to-man defense here. Now here's Blunt looking to penetrate, lost possession of the ball, and it will go out of bounds to the Blue Devils. So I think Blunt may have been looking to pass, and there was nobody there. As she lost possession out of bounds to the Blue Devils, and now Greencastle will turn it over. So Waynesboro with the full court man-to-man pressure gets the ball right back as they force the turnover. And a timeout will be called by Waynesboro. 30-second timeout. We are going to take a quick break. 25.3 seconds to go until halftime. Blue Devils with a 14-11 lead. This is Greencastle basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Back to action here in Greencastle. A scramble underneath the basket. Waynesboro with the ball off the inbounds, and a foul will be called on Waynesboro. And that will send us walking down to the other end of the court to where the Blue Devils will have the opportunity to shoot 1-and-1 here. Foul called on number 30 for Waynesboro, Taylor Brooks.
Kind of an odd call, but it was a hit on a rebounding opportunity.
Called for the foul. So Olivia Winslow with the 1-and-1 opportunity. Can't get it to fall. Loose ball out of bounds, and it will go back to Waynesboro. Abby Sheasley back into the game for the Maidens. She has 8 points in the game, leads all scorers. And now Waynesboro with 12 seconds here to try and get a final shot of this first half. Steiger with the basketball. Nice bounce pass far side. Shot there won't fall by Blunt. Ball scrambled for out of bounds. And I think they're going to wipe that off, and that will be the end of the first half. So Waynesboro's Leah Blunt did have an open look, unable to convert. And we will go to the half with our score. Waynesboro 14 and Greencastle 11. We'll be back with the halftime show right after this. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
At Keystone Ford, we've been selling a lot of Fords, and it's created a serious problem, a ton of trades. So what do? 2 words, big sale. Trucks and SUVs, check. Crossovers, check. Vehicles priced under 10 grand, check. Warranties, absolutely. Go to KeystoneFord.com, pre-owned inventory, and check them out.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help them take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 140 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Turn your house into a home at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. We specialize in pet supplies, lawn care, and hunting, camping, and fishing supplies. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Phone 717-263-2624.
This is Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com.
And welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. This afternoon's halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. John Freeman and Jason Heilman with you this afternoon. Greencastle so far here on the short end of a 14-11 score to Waynesboro, as Waynesboro's Abby Sheasley has been the offensive star of the game so far. She came off the bench in the first quarter for Waynesboro. So far, she has 8 points in the game. 4 points for Leslie Huckle, 2 points for Leah Blunt. On the Blue Devil side, McKenna Rakicheski with 4 points, all 4 of those coming from the free throw line. Sage Wilhide has 3, 2 points for Lydia Christ, and 1 point each for Jordan Yeager and Lauren Poole in this one. And Jason, it's been a case of the Blue Devils started off struggling from the field in the first quarter and really didn't get all that better in the second.
No, they did not. Starting out 0 for 12 in the first frame, and not a whole lot better. 2 for 7 in that second one, shooting 11% overall for the first half, John. Even though they have a decided advantage in turnovers, Waynesboro turning the ball over 15 times there in the first half, but Greencastle just not able to get the shots to fall down.
Simply the case for the Blue Devils, going to just have to keep working the offense, go back to basics, look for the open shot, something they've done pretty successfully this year, knocking down threes and trying to get the quick 2 underneath. And again, despite the shooting lows for the Blue Devils, they still only find themselves down by 3 here at the half against Waynesboro. Again, the halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Waynesboro, Greencastle, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Again, our halftime score is Waynesboro 14 and Greencastle 11. Both teams are back out on the court warming up for the second half, and we will be set to get underway here in just a few minutes. We're going to take one final break, and we will be back to tip things off in the third quarter. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the Air Force. Call 717-480-7257 or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Blue Heron is constantly upgrading facilities to better serve our community. Check out our great Google reviews. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Underway here in half number 2. Greencastle with the basketball to start things off. Jordan Yeager's shot won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Waynesboro as the Maidens take possession of the basketball, leading by 3. 14-11 here in this ballgame. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you. First of 2 games today. We'll have the Blue Devil boys later this afternoon, or later this evening, excuse me, as they host Red Lion. And a double dribble call on Waynesboro. The Maidens with a couple of opportunities there as Abby Sheasley with 2 offensive rebounds. Waynesboro unable to convert. And the Blue Devils get the ball back as Faith Hellman almost able to get a steal off the inbounds pass. But the Blue Devils will keep possession as Ashley True will inbound the ball for Greencastle. Waynesboro still in that full court press as Rakicheski is called for stepping on the sideline. She tried to go past Leah Blunt.
And the referee made the judgment that Waynesboro player had position.
So a turnover back to Waynesboro as the Maidens with the basketball leading by 3. Huckle inside, her shot won't fall. Rakicheski able to chase down the defensive rebound for the Blue Devils as she pushes the ball up the court, goes far side to Christ. Waynesboro starting off the third quarter in the man-to-man defense as Greencastle tries to find their shot here in this ball game. Chris trying to get the ball to True, was deflected. True gets it back, works it up top to Wilhide. Back around to Christ for 3 is good. So a big basket there by Lydia Christ ties this game at 14, and hopefully, Jason, that can be the shot to get Greencastle back on track.
Yeah, hopefully they shake off this DeLone hangover they've been playing with.
Scramble off a loose ball. Leah Blunt able to put it off the glass, and good. So Waynesboro answers right back after the Christ 3. Maidens back up on top 16-14. Here's Wilhide with the basketball. She goes far side to Rakicheski, back up top to Wilhide. She comes off a screen, near corner. Christ, another 3 opportunity is good. So a couple of 3-point shots here by Lydia Christ. She has 6 points in the third quarter, 8 in the game. Gives the Blue Devils, Jason, actually their first lead of the game.
I would agree, yeah.
Greencastle with a 17-16 lead. As Blunt tried to get it to Sheasley, and a nice steal by Jordan Yeager. Now Yeager is going to go crossover, and they're going to call a double dribble. As Yeager tried to cross over, take it back to the hole, and she will be called for the double dribble, excuse me. So again, a nice job by Yeager on the steal, but then the turnover right back to Waynesboro as the Maidens with the basketball again. And a foul's going to be called on Greencastle. That'll be on McKenna Rakicheski, her second foul. And that will be the first foul here in quarter number 3. As Waynesboro with the basketball trailing by 1, 5:30 to go. And an illegal screen will be called on Leah Blunt. So the team control foul called on Waynesboro. First foul of the game for Blunt. Each team with 1 team foul here in the second half.
John, she moved just enough to hook the Greencastle player as she was coming by.
Now they try and lob it inside to Chris. Ball comes loose, and Faith Hellman comes away with it for Waynesboro. As Hellman tries to work it inside. Nice pass to Huckle. Huckle double teamed, tries to get it away. Hellman alone for 3 is good. So Faith Hellman with her first basket of the night puts the Maidens back up on top, 19-17. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter as Rakicheski and Emma Steiger bang their way up the court. They bounced off each other a couple times, and finally the foul's called on Steiger. That will be her second foul of the game. As the Blue Devils will inbound it. Christ gets it off to True. True goes far side to Rakicheski. She's going to whip it back near side to Christ. And again, Greencastle working both sides of the floor here in the third quarter. Now Rakicheski tries to penetrate, runs into Taylor Brooks for Waynesboro, loses possession. And Waynesboro comes away with the basketball as the Maidens with the ball in a 2-point lead. Brooks with the basketball is going to be called for the travel. Again, Jason, a case where you move the feet a little too fast before you put the ball on the floor. So another turnover there for the Maidens as Greencastle will get the ball back trailing by 2. Heidi Schanzenbacher into the game for Greencastle as she replaces Rakicheski. Winslow with the basketball for Greencastle, 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Lydia Christ with the ball, Greencastle trailing by 2. Christ trying to find an opening, and a 5-second call will be whistled. So Chris dribbling the basketball, trying to create something on offense, and a 5-second held ball is called. A 5-second count call is called, and the ball will go back over to Waynesboro. Steiger with the basketball, beautiful pass. Oh, she had Taylor Brooks going down the paint. Brooks unable to finish off the great pass from Steiger, but an offensive rebound for Waynesboro, and a foul is called. And Taddy Badger will go to the line here for the Maidens to shoot 2. Badger with no points on the game, looking for her first here, as her first free throw is on the way and good. So Badger extends the Maidens' lead to 3, as Waynesboro leads at 20-17 here with 4:02 to go in the third quarter. Her second opportunity for the line is on the way. High arcing shot is good. So 2 for 2 from the line for Badger as she puts her team up 4. And now again, Waynesboro going full court pressure as Winslow is able to find an opening and get the ball into the offensive end. Now here's Schanzenbacher far side with the ball. She's going to whip it around to Chris. Chris thought about a 3, now gets it off. I think the ball might have been blocked as Huckle comes away with it for Waynesboro. Now Emma Steiger is going to go left hand to Huckle. 3-point shot on the way is good for Huckle. And a timeout will be called by Mike Ryan as Waynesboro back out matches their largest lead of the game. The 3-pointer by Leslie Huckle puts the Maidens up 24-17, and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. 3:31 to go third quarter. Waynesboro up 24-17 over Greencastle. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. 3:31 to go here in the third quarter. Waynesboro with a surprising 24-17 lead over Greencastle. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you. And Jason, Waynesboro took 1 3-point shot in the first half, didn't make it. Now they've hit 2 for 2 here in the third quarter to extend that lead back out to 7 points.
Yeah, and the pace of this game has quickened substantially, John. We had 25 points scored in the first half. We've had 16 scored in the first 4.5 minutes of the third quarter here.
Now Rakicheski tries to dribble through a double team, and she's fouled. Foul will be called on Emma Steiger, her third. And now, Jason, have to keep an eye on the scoreboard as far as fouls goes. Sophia Johnson with 3, and Emma Steiger now with 3 fouls for Waynesboro. As the Blue Devils are able to get it in bounds, whip it across to Poole. And a nice pass from Rakicheski to Lauren Poole. And Poole's able to convert to get the Blue Devils back to within 5. Badger with the basketball out of control, loses it, ball on the floor, and Ashley True comes away with it. So a turnover there, and then Badger will be called for the foul. So again, I think Mike Ryan during that timeout maybe stressed to his team the importance of coming out and starting to play with some intensity. And we certainly saw that on the defensive end there for Greencastle. And now Waynesboro is going to call a timeout. So this will be a 30-second timeout. So we will stay right here.
Yeah, and Waynesboro is wanting to put a lot of pressure on a full court. And I think Coach Ryan might have talked to them about breaking that and looking for the opportunity down on the other end, because oftentimes you get over the top on that and you can have an odd man break to the hoop, and that's kind of what Greencastle converted on there. And there, earlier in the first half, I saw some opportunities where they just couldn't get the ball on down the floor to take advantage of that. So maybe look for that a little bit more if Waynesboro continues to press here.
The horn sounds as both teams enter the floor. The timeout is over. Greencastle will have possession of the basketball. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Waynesboro with a 24-19 lead. And now Waynesboro will sit back in what appears to be a zone defense. Greencastle with the ball. Chris left alone. She's had the hot hand. Can't get that shot to fall. Badger with the rebound for the Maidens as she dribbles the ball off her leg out of bounds. So a couple of turnovers there by Taddy Badger. And that gives the ball back to Greencastle. Clock down to 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. Blue Devils trailed by as many as 7. Right now they trail by 5, 24-19 to Waynesboro. Again, the Maidens looking for their first win of the year here this afternoon. And Greencastle looking to wrap up a Colonial Division championship. Christ with the basketball for Greencastle, far side. She gets it off to True, work it around to Wilhide. Whip it around to Rakocheski. She finds an opening, tries to drive inside, but she's fouled on the floor. And that foul will be called on Faith Hellman of Waynesboro, her second. Team foul number 5 for Waynesboro. So an important thing there, Jason, is Greencastle has done a pretty good job shooting free throws here this afternoon. Certainly if Greencastle can get to the line, it's a good way to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have them 6 for 9 on the game.
And I think we're going to have another delay of game. Now the officials are going to talk about it.
What happens if they do get a second? Is it a technical?
I don't know. Apparently it was either, well, it's not going to be in this case.
They were warned. I don't think they're going to call that. They were warned early in the game.
Yeah, they did have an official delay of game where the official walked over to the scores table and declared that. So we're back to action. Wilhide with the basketball. She goes far corner to Christ for 3, a little short as the ball bounces up, hits the support above the backboard. So that will turn the ball back over to the Maidens. And again, Greencastle's going to go full court man-to-man pressure here. And immediately a foul on the floor called on Waynesboro. And they're going to call Leah Blunt for the push. And that will be her third foul.
And one more, John, and Greencastle's going to go to the one-on-one here.
So again, Waynesboro with 16 fouls here in the second half. Greencastle with only 2. And more importantly, that gives the ball back to the Blue Devils as they trail by 5 and look to try and cut into this Waynesboro lead. Christ with the ball near corners. He goes back up top to Wilhide. Wilhide goes far side to Rakocheski. Now in the corner, Wilhide 3 off the front of the rim, no good. True chases down the offensive board for Greencastle. Now here's Wilhide again inside to Chris. She tries to back her way inside. Nice defense there by Huckle as Huckle stands her ground and is able to block the shot by Wilhide. As Jenna Stoops with the basketball, just checking into the game for Waynesboro. Jenna Stoops with her first appearance of the game. They go inside the huckle, and Lauren Poole does a nice job to knock that loose to Rakicheski. And I think Rakicheski, Jason, is going to get a little break there. She was trying to do what would have been a 360 spinning layup, not a high percentage shot, but fortunately for Greencastle, she was fouled.
She gets the foul call, kind of bails her out. She was a little bit out of control, coming down the floor trying to gather herself.
So Rakicheski will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and good. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 4.
7 of their 20 points today, John, coming from the line.
So Rakicheski at the line. She has 5 points on the game, looking to make it 6, and she does just that. So 2 for 2 from the line. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 3, and an immediate foul called on the other end as Lydia Christ, going for the steal, ended up grabbing the arm of Taddy Badger. And the foul will be called on Christ, her second.
Not a bad thing, John. They only have 3 team fouls, so if you can play a little bit more aggressive.
Now Badger does a nice job to break the press. Jenna Stoops for 3 won't fall. Stoops able to run down the rebound. She's tied up, and a held ball will result in Waynesboro maintaining possession here. So the Maidens will inbound the ball. Gets it to Blunt. Blunt goes far side to Badger. Her 3-point shot can't get that to fall. Rakicheski with the rebound. Greencastle going to run the floor.
No call.
Rakicheski tries to go hard to the basket. She contacts Blunt as the ball goes out of bounds. And Greencastle will keep possession of the basketball. 52.4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Blue Devils trailing by 3, 24-21. Now here's a 3-point shot for Wilhigh. Back of the rim won't go. And Blunt with the rebound for Waynesboro as the Maidens with the basketball leading by 3. Clock now under 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. And again, Jason, it'll be interesting to see what Waynesboro does, and a foul will be called.
Yeah, John, other than at the beginning of this game, Waynesboro has not shown an interest in holding on to the ball as we near the end of the quarters and a half.
Greencastle did start the game out in his zone. Waynesboro was very patient on offense. But since Greencastle has gone back to the man-to-man, it's kind of forced Waynesboro to up their offensive pressure. There's a shot inside by Blunt is blocked. And Olivia Winslow comes away with the basketball for Greencastle. So a quick shot by the Maidens comes away empty. Now the Blue Devils can tie it with a 3 here as a pass to Heidi Schazenbacher is too high. Goes over her head and out of bounds. So a turnover back to the Blue Devils, or excuse me, back to the Maidens. As the clock down to 15 seconds to go here until the end of the third quarter. Waynesboro with the ball leading by 3. Emma Steiger between the circles. She goes far side to Blunt. Blunt looks to penetrate. Little running layup won't go. Scramble underneath. Sheasley had it knocked loose. Ball on the floor. Blunt is there. And a jump ball will go to the Blue Devils. And actually, Jason, that's a break for Waynesboro.
It is, because they just got the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Because
Greencastle gets 0.1 second out of it.
Greencastle can't do anything, and now that will give Waynesboro the ball to start the fourth quarter. So
you just got back-to-back possessions.
A break for Waynesboro there. We've played 3 quarters in this one. Again, the Maidens looking for their first win of the season. They lead at 24-21. 8 minutes of basketball to go here from Greencastle. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network. MidPennBroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the Air Force. Call 717-480-7257 or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation.
your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
Underway here in the fourth quarter, Waynesboro with the basketball and a 3-point lead. John Freeman, Jason Hyman with you. The first of 2 games today from Greencastle as they go inside to Huckle. Her shot was blocked. Not sure if it was Winslow or Poole that got a hand on that, but one of those two blocked that shot out of bounds, and Waynesboro will keep possession of the basketball. Just underway here in the fourth quarter, 7:40 to go. Again, Waynesboro looking for their first win of the season, leading 24-21 over Greencastle. Huckle with the basketball, and they're going to call that a kick as the ball will go out of bounds. As Huckle threw that off the foot of Sage Wilhide. Unable to convert.
Oh no, the play's very well set up to roll around, come open to the top of the circle. Had a good look at it.
So the Maidens with the basketball, leading by 5. Emma Steiger with the basketball. Greencastle still in a man-to-man defense. As Steiger looks the floor over, Blunt from 17 feet. Her hand was hit, but Sophia Johnson again with the putback. So back-to-back possessions for Waynesboro. Missed shots, but putbacks by the Maidens. And again, Waynesboro back out to their largest lead of the game, 28-21. They lead it by 7.
Yeah, John, if that had been pressed right there, Greencastle had 2-on-1 coming off that press by Waynesboro.
Blue Devils need a basket here as Chris goes to the hoop. Her shot is blocked out of bounds.
John, in this game, there have been no calls down low. If you noticed on the shots, there are a lot of contact down low, but when they're shooting down low, this crew of referees here,
they're letting them play.
They're letting them play.
So the Blue Devils to inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Christ near wing, goes up top, gets it far or near side to Wilhide. Wilhide looked to lob it inside, now goes cross court to Stasenbacher. Her shot is blocked by Johnson. Now Emma Steiger is going to come down the court as there's contact, and a foul will be called on number 14, Sage Wilhide.
That's a bailout. I thought that the Waynesboro player lost her balance.
So the foul will be called on, I think it was Sage Wilhide. They're going to say Ashley True. And that will be True's 3rd foul. So 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Waynesboro to inbound the ball, leading by 7. That's Blunt with a very, very long 2. Shot won't fall. Rakicheski with the rebound. She's going to try and go coast to coast. Her shot won't fall. Steiger comes away with the rebound for Waynesboro. Now she's going to push it up the far side. She's going to pull back for 12. Comes up short, scramble underneath. Lydia Christ comes out of the pile with the basketball. Christ tries to go between a pair of Maidens, and she is fouled. So back and forth we go, up and down the court. Lydia Christ now will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be called on number 15, Leah Blunt, for the Maidens. Her 2nd, 8th team foul for Waynesboro, as Christ is able to convert the first of 2 free throws. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 6. Big free throw here, and Chris knocks that down as well. So the senior guard 2 for 2 from the line.
And now she's in double digits with 10 for the night, the afternoon, I should say.
And again, full court pressure by Greencastle results in a foul. And that will be on Sage Wilhide. And that will be the 6th team foul on the Blue Devils. So both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way as they're in the bonus. Waynesboro with the basketball. Blunt goes far side to Huckle. Huckle right-handed dribble. A little runner from the foul line won't go. Rebound bounces the way to Sage Wilhide. Wilhide gets it to Christ. Christ back to Wilhide. Wilhide looked to lob it inside to Lauren Poole, nothing there. Now here's Christ with the basketball, kicks it out to Wilhide, open three, a little strong. And a couple of Waynesboro players had the ball, lost it, but Greencastle comes away with it. Break for the Blue Devils as Rakoczewski penetrates. Her pass is deflected, Christ able to run it down. Now Christ in the paint. She runs into Johnson, loose ball. Greencastle can't come up with it. Now Ashley True has it. And a mad scramble on the floor as True and Leah Blunt go to the ground. And the foul will be called on Leah Blunt. So again, back and forth action in this one. And that will be foul number 3 on Leah Blunt.
John, Greencastle shooting 10 for 13 from the line today. A lot of their points coming here from the free throw line.
Still a 1-on-1 situation. True's first shot is good, so the Blue Devils have used the free throw line to their advantage so far this afternoon. And if they're going to get back into this game, that may have to be the way they do it. Bonus attempt here for Ashley True is on the way and good. So True, with her first 2 points of the game, gets the Blue Devils back to within 3. That's almost a turnover. Now here's Steiger with the basketball for Waynesboro. She's going to back things out and try and reset her offense. Near side, Huckle gets it up to Blunt. Or excuse me, Faith Hellman. Hellman goes far side to Steiger. Steiger looks to call a play as her teammates get set. Near side, Blunt with the basketball. Clock under 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. She tried to get the ball to Sophia Johnson, and Johnson was fouled. So Sophia Johnson will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Johnson has been in foul trouble most of this game with 2 points. Both of those coming here in the fourth quarter. Now she looks to make this a 2-possession game, and she's unable to do that, but the ball comes loose. Huckle with the rebound. Her follow won't go. Huckle gets it again. Can't get it to fall. And I think Rakoczewski came away with it and was fouled, and I think they're going to get Johnson on that. And that will be Johnson's 4th. So Sophia Johnson unable to convert the front end of the 1-and-1.
I believe Rakoczewski's 6 for 6 from the line, John. All 6 of her points this afternoon coming from the line.
And then she's calling for the foul. And that should be 2 shots, if I believe, and that's what the officials are going to say. That was the 10th team foul by Waynesboro. So a little pressure taken off Rakoczewski, knowing she gets 2 free throws. And she does convert on the first. So Jason Rakoczewski with 7 points in the game, all of those coming from the free throw line. And a timeout will be called on the floor. 60-second timeout called by Waynesboro. We're going to take a break. 4:07 to go, fourth quarter. Waynesboro with a 2-point lead, 28-26 over Greencastle. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. Final 4 minutes and 7 seconds of this one. It's been a good one. Blue Devils trailing 28-26 to Waynesboro. McKenna Rakoczewski at the line to shoot free throw number 2. Can't get it to fall. Scramble for the loose ball, and Waynesboro comes away with it. Nice job there by Leah Blunt. between a couple of Blue Devils to chase that down. Now here's Blunt, goes over to Huckle. Leslie Huckle with the basketball back to Blunt, left alone. And the 10-footer by Leah Blunt is good. Blunt with 6 points in the game puts the Maidens back up by 4. Now here's Christ quickly down on the other end to the basket strong. Shot won't fall, loose ball. Poole comes away with it, gets it back to Christ. Christ is going to penetrate. Nice pass to Lauren. Poole is good. So Christ able to draw the defense towards her, find the open man, and Lauren Poole able to convert. Now there's almost a steal and now a held ball.
Nice held ball. Sage Wilhide John jumps right in on that pass and locks it down with both hands.
So the Blue Devils get it back with 3:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Greencastle can tie it or take the lead with a 3-point shot. Waynesboro's led all the way. I think Greencastle's led for about 30 seconds in this one. Other than that, it's been all Maidens. Now Rakicheski between a couple of players is good. So McKenna Rakicheski able to find some open space through the double team. Gets the shot to fall and is fouled. So now the Blue Devils with an opportunity to take the lead here with 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
Sophia Johnson back in for Waynesboro, John, with those 4 fouls.
Rakicheski can't convert. So the game stays tied at 30 apiece. Waynesboro with the basketball, clock down to 3 minutes to go in regulation. Steiger goes far side to Leah Blunt. Blunt looks for a screen, gives up her dribble. In trouble, gonna have to get it off to Steiger on the dribble exchange, and she does. So now Steiger will back things up, reset the offense. Again, Waynesboro, and I think we're getting an offensive foul, I think. Is that gonna be on Johnson? That's on Sophia Johnson, she's done.
That'll be 5.
Player control or team control foul called on Sophia Johnson for the moving screen. And with 2:40 to go in the game, she will head to the bench. Johnson with 2 points in the game. She picked up those 2 fouls early, picked up another one in the second quarter. And again, hasn't played a whole lot this game. Now the Blue Devils with the basketball in a 30-30 tie. Chris looks to penetrate. Nice defense there by Blunt. She goes back to Rakicheski. Rakicheski whips it inside. Oh, Winslow. Olivia Winslow unable to convert on the nice pass from Rakicheski as the Maidens clear the defensive boards. Now they're going to work it inside. Little turnaround jumper by Sheasley is good. So Abby Sheasley has been kind of quiet since the first quarter. She now has 12, leads all scorers in this game, and puts Waynesboro back up on top. 32-30, clock down to 1:55 to go in regulation. Blue Devils with the basketball, working around to Christ. She looks to drive, tries to get it to Poole, but a nice defensive play there by Faith Hellman with the steal for Waynesboro. And now down under 1:40 to go. Waynesboro with the ball, leading by 2. Huckle with the basketball, goes up top to Steiger. Or excuse me, that's number 25, Faith Hellman. Hellman's going to go to Blunt. Blunt, a little runner down the lane is good. So back-to-back baskets by Waynesboro, and now the Maidens find themselves up by 4 with 1:15 to go. And Greencastle now, Jason, they need a basket on this possession.
Quick, yeah, that was a big basket by Waynesboro right there.
Now here's Rakicheski in traffic. She tried to dish it off to Poole, but she's fouled before the pass. But the good news for Greencastle, since they are in the double bonus, Rakicheski will shoot 2 free throws. So again, Greencastle with the opportunity to come away with points here, Jason, with the clock not moving. 2 big free throws here for McKenna Rakicheski. Her team trails by 4 as she's able to convert the first. 34-31. Waynesboro with the lead, and now a 60-second timeout will be called by Mike Ryan. We'll take a quick break here 1 minute, 4 seconds to go in a good one. Waynesboro leading at 34-31. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network. Blue Devil basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, WRGG.org.
At Keystone Ford, we've been selling a lot of Fords, and it's created a serious problem, a ton of trades. So what do? 2 words, big sale. Trucks and SUVs, check. Crossovers, check. Vehicles priced under 10 grand, check. Warranties, absolutely. Go to KeystoneFord.com, pre-owned inventory, and check them out.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. 1 minute, 4 seconds to go here in regulation. Greencastle trailing Waynesboro 34-31. McKenna Rakicheski will go back to the line to shoot free throw number 2 as she looks to make this a 2-point game. And Jason, we said free throws have been big for the Blue Devils, and they really have here in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. They've got 6 for 8 here in the fourth quarter. And we got 14 points of the 31 coming at the free throw line from Greencastle.
And again, both teams in the bonus. Greencastle actually in the double bonus. So they will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. Waynesboro in the bonus. It'll be a 1-and-1 for the Maidens as both teams return to the floor. And Rakicheski again here with the opportunity to make this a 2-point game. And then the Blue Devils will need a stop on the defensive end. And a couple of big free throws there for McKenna Rakicheski. Gets it back to a 2-point game. And again, Greencastle with that full court press as Blunt does a nice job to break the pressure. Huckle was open underneath for a minute. Steiger couldn't find her. But now the Maidens will take possession of the ball and they'll try and run some clock. Huckle's going to work it to Steiger. And again, Greencastle's in a position where they're going to have to foul here soon. And that's exactly what we get as Sage Wilhide will commit the personal foul to stop the clock. And again, that will send Waynesboro to the line to shoot 1-and-1.
Yeah, John, Greencastle played it there for a little while, hoping to get that turnover. Then when it became apparent that they hadn't had that opportunity, you're going to have to put them on the line.
Still plenty of time in this one. Leah Blunt, a huge 1-and-1 opportunity here for Waynesboro. She can't get it to fall. And the rebound was pulled down by Sheasley. And she was forced out of bounds by True. No foul called. And the Waynesboro bench not happy. And Jason, I can't blame them for that.
Yeah, she was being pushed.
She had possession of the ball.
In a block out, she was being shoved. So
a break for the Blue Devils. 3-pointer for the lead won't go. Christ with the rebound. Her follow won't go. Huckle with the rebound. And Huckle is fouled. And Huckle not happy with the foul, but that's part of the game. As I think she had some words for Lydia Christ. And now we'll let the officials sort this out. And I believe the original foul was called on Christ.
Are they going to also call a foul on Waynesboro?
I'm not sure. We'll see. So we're going to have the foul. I guess it is.
Yes,
it's
sir.
going to be a technical.
Uh-huh.
So a foul called on Lydia Christ, and then a technical foul called on Leslie Huckle.
And
so we'll get 2 free throws. We'll get a 1-and-1. Then Greencastle will shoot 2, and then Greencastle will get the ball.
And the ball.
So Huckle will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And if she misses this, we'll get on to the other end. If she makes it, she'll get another shot. And she misses that, so that should be it.
That should be it.
Yeah, it was a 1-and-1.
Yeah, there we go.
So now we'll go to the other end. Greencastle will shoot the technical fouls.
So they can tie it with, if they can hit both 2 here.
And then Greencastle
with the ball.
Greencastle will get the ball back on the technical foul called on Waynesboro. And Chris unable to make. Tell you what, Jason, I don't care what anybody else says. I think when you're shooting with nobody down there, I think that makes it a lot more difficult. Yeah, I don't know why. It's probably just mental. But Chris is able to knock down the second. Gets it back to a 1-point game.
I think so too, John. You just get accustomed to what you have in scenery. And then all of a sudden, you're looking at nothing. It's just you and the basketball hoop.
So there is a timeout on the floor. And we're going to stay right here in this as we wrap up the final 27.7 seconds in regulation. Greencastle trailing by 1, 34-33. The Blue Devils will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Going back to what just happened, there was a missed shot. Waynesboro had possession of the ball. Huckle came away with the rebound. She was immediately fouled by Lydia Christ. Huckle said something. Wasn't happy with the foul, I guess. So we had a personal foul on Greencastle, a technical foul on Waynesboro. Once that was all settled out, Waynesboro went down. Huckle missed the front end of the 1-and-1. So we turn around, go back to the other end. Chris missed the front end, or missed the first of 2 free throws on the technical free throws. She was able to convert the second, and now Greencastle will get possession of the basketball following the technical foul.
Yeah, John, emotions are running high here. Prior to that sequence you just reviewed, Waynesboro coach very incensed, upset with the referee. She was very lucky not to get a technical over on the bench on this call where her player was forced out of bounds.
Sheasley came down with the rebound and was basically pushed out of bounds, and there was no call. And you kind of have to sympathize with the Waynesboro bench on that. But here we go. Blue Devils with the basketball, trailing by 1. Clock down to 20 seconds. Rakicheski goes over to Wilhite. She thought about a 3. Back to Rakicheski. Far side to Lauren Poole. Clock down to 10. Rakicheski in traffic throws up a shot, and a travel is called. So a huge turnover there. And Waynesboro gets the ball back with 7.9 seconds to go. And Mike Ryan calls a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. It's been a great one, folks. 7 seconds to go. Greencastle trailing by 1. This is the Blue Devil basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle.
And we are back to action here. Waynesboro with the ball. They have to get it in bounds. They do have a couple of timeouts left. They get the ball inbounded to Huckle, who is immediately fouled by Rakicheski. Only 1 second comes off the clock, so a good job there by the Blue Devils to get the immediate foul. And did they call that intentional, Jason?
No.
I thought I saw. Okay, I thought I saw him cross. Maybe he didn't cross his arms.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either.
No, it looked like a good foul. Playing the player, playing the ball.
Huckle to the line. This is a 2-shot foul. Waynesboro is in the double bonus. Big free throw here for Huckle is good. Extends the Waynesboro lead to 2. And a free throw here, Jason, and Waynesboro is looking at nothing worse than overtime as Huckle looks to make it a 3-point game. And she is unable to do that. Rebound pulled down by the Blue Devils. Christ is going to have to hurry. Down to 3 seconds. Rakicheski for the win is no good. And Waynesboro comes in to Greencastle and pulls off the upset as Waynesboro picking up their first victory of the year, Jason. They came into this game 0-18. And they hold off a last-minute surge by the Blue Devils as Waynesboro victorious here tonight, or this afternoon, 35-33 over Greencastle. As the Waynesboro bench celebrates as they pick up the victory here this afternoon. Again, their first win of the season, first win in Colonial Division play, and I think, Jason, this might be Waynesboro's first win in 2 seasons.
Is that right?
I think they went 0-22 last year. I'll have to double check that. But a huge win for the Maidens as, again, they come away with the 35-33 victory. And we are going to take a break and be back with the post-game show You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
At Keystone Ford, we've been selling a lot of Fords, and it's created a serious problem, a ton of trades. So what do? 2 words, big sale. Introducing the New For You sales event. Right now, over 100 pre-owned vehicles, prices slashed, and great values. Go to KeystoneFord.com, pre-owned inventory, and check them out.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Blue Heron is constantly upgrading facilities to better serve our community. Check out our great Google reviews. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the Air Force. Call 717-480-7257 or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Antrim Diesel is ready to serve all your diesel needs. We provide everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. We offer repairs for commercial trucks, industrial passenger cars, agriculture, marine, and light trucks. Richard Price and his staff have been providing quality service, competitive pricing, and valued customer care for over 25 years. Antrim Diesel, 47 Commerce Avenue, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-7963.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help them take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 140 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
And welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. The Blue Devil girls coming out on the short end of a 35-33 score this afternoon to Waynesboro. The post-game show is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Again, John Freeman and Jason Heilman with you, wrapping up game number 1 of 2 today, as the Blue Devil girls again coming out on the short end of a 35-33 score against Waynesboro. The Maidens picking up their first win of the game in this one. And once again, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with the boys' game as the boys will host Red Lion. The game is scheduled to tip off around 7:30. We'll be back with the broadcast somewhere around 7:10, 7:15 for that. So make sure you stick around, come back to that. But to wrap this thing up here today, again, Jason, Waynesboro, was able to benefit. They were able to play tough defense, make some big shots down the stretch. But I guess at the end of the day, it comes down to Greencastle just struggled shooting from the field.
Yeah, I mean, they come off a tough game there, DeLone, where I think they only scored 19 points. And come in here, and they just could not get the shooting stroke going, and end the evening with 7 for 40 from the field, 18%. They're going to be looking to shake that off on the next game, get that Colonial Division wrapped up, and then get themselves reset then to go into the postseason.
So the Blue Devils, again, coming up short here this afternoon. Waynesboro picking up their first win of the season. The Maidens had lost 18 games to start the season before picking up the win here tonight. And I guess, we always say anytime Greencastle and Waynesboro get together, anything can happen, and we saw it happen tonight.
Yeah, we've seen it happen many times, a lot of emotion anytime these two schools play each other in just about any sport, and we saw it happen again here today.
Abby Sheasley with 12 points, leading Waynesboro, leading all scorers in the game actually tonight. 8 points coming from Leslie Huckle, 8 points also from Leah Blunt, 3 points for Faith Hellman, 2 each for Sophia Johnson and Taddy Badger for the winning Maidens. Greencastle this afternoon was led by McKenna Rakicheski and Lydia Christ. They both had 11 points in the game, 5 points coming from Lauren Poole, 3 points from Sage Wilhite, 2 points for Ashley True, and 1 point for Jordan Yeager. Greencastle playing most of this game without starter Maddie Schweitzer. Schweitzer injured her ankle in the first half of this game and sat out the remainder of the game with an ice bag on her ankle. Not sure what her status is for next week. We will certainly try to find out, but again, a big win this evening for the Maidens, and we are only halfway done with our work this afternoon. We'll be back around, we'll say about an hour and about 2 hours or so, as we will be here for the Greencastle boys as they host Red Lion in a game that had been, I guess this was the originally scheduled date. It wasn't, the number of makeups were called for this week, but this was a regularly scheduled game. So we'll be back in a couple hours with game number 2 of our doubleheader. And we will wrap things up here tonight by telling you that tonight's game, or this afternoon's game for that matter, has been brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Summit Sports Medicine, Chambersburg and Waynesboro, the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville. They specialize in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. The Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports, is located at thesportspage.blog. The U.S. Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference. The United States Air Force. Contact Tech Sergeant Patrick, 717-480-7254. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in Waynesboro. Let them outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg, McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Greencastle Notary Services, serving your vehicle and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way in Greencastle. Blue Heron Events, From Scratch Catering, your full-service catering and events company. Antrim Diesel, they're ready to serve all your diesel needs, providing everything from state inspections to the complete repair of all diesel-powered vehicles. That'll wrap things up this afternoon here from Greencastle. Waynesboro victorious over the Blue Devils. The score in our game this afternoon was the Maidens 35 and the Blue Devils 33. We'll be back in about an hour, we'll say about 2 hours and 15 minutes for game number 2 as the Greencastle boys host Red Lion. For Jason Heilman, I'm John Freeman. Have a good rest of the afternoon, and we'll see you soon.